Have you ever felt like you were talking to an empty room when you prayed? Like your words just vanished into thin air? I get it. For years I struggled with the concept of a distant, silent figure in the sky. It felt disconnected, like an old story that didn't quite fit into our modern world of science and logic. But what if I told you that the most profound spiritual connection isn't found by looking up, but by looking within and all around? What if the divine isn't something you pray to, but something you plug into? This is the story of how I stopped trying to find God and started to experience the divine through the language of the universe itself. Energy. It's a journey that took me from skepticism to a deep, unshakable sense of connection, not through blind faith, but through tangible, personal discovery. Think about it. Everything is energy. The chair you're sitting on, the light from your screen, the very thoughts firing in your brain right now. It's all just vibrating particles and waves. Quantum physics tells us this. It's not spirituality, it's science. We are fundamentally beings of energy, living in a universe of energy. And once you truly grasp that, everything changes. My aha moment didn't happen in a church or a temple. It happened on a quiet morning, just watching the sunrise. I wasn't praying. I was just being. I felt the warmth of the sun on my skin. And instead of just thinking, "Oh, the sun is warm," I thought about the immense fusion reaction happening 93 million miles away, sending photons, packets of energy, across the vastness of space, traveling for over 8 minutes just to land on my face. That energy was becoming a part of me, warming my cells, fueling the plants that create the oxygen I breathe. In that moment, I realized I wasn't separate from the sunrise. I was a participant in it. The energy of the sun was flowing through me. That's when it clicked. Maybe God, or whatever you want to call that ultimate creative force, isn't a personality. Maybe it's the source code. It's the universal, intelligent energy that animates everything. It's the life force in the tree outside your window, the gravitational pull that holds the planets in orbit, the creative spark that leads to new ideas, and the love you feel for another person. This isn't about discarding tradition. It's about reframing it. Think about prayer. What is it really? When you pray, you're focusing your intention. You're concentrating your mental and emotional energy onto a specific outcome or feeling. You're literally creating a powerful energetic signal. Instead of sending it out there to a separate being, what if you're actually tuning your own frequency to align with the outcome you desire within this universal field of energy? It's like tuning a radio. The music is already playing on every station. You just need to turn the dial to the right frequency to hear it. Suddenly, ancient practices made so much more sense. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind. It's about stilling the static so you can feel the subtle currents of energy within and around you. Spending time in nature isn't just a nice walk. It's about grounding yourself, syncing your own bioelectric field with the powerful, stable energy of the earth. Gratitude isn't just being polite. It's a high-frequency emotion that elevates your entire energetic state, attracting more positive experiences. It's the law of resonance. Like attracts like. I started experimenting. Instead of asking for things in prayer, I started cultivating the feeling of already having them. If I wanted to feel more peaceful, I would sit quietly and connect with the feeling of peace that already existed within me, like a calm, still lake beneath the surface of my busy thoughts. Instead of praying for a solution to a problem, I would focus on the feeling of clarity and relief, trusting that by aligning my energy with solution, the path would become clear. And it did. It wasn't magic. It was a shift in perception. Opportunities started appearing. The right people would call at the right time. Ideas would pop into my head during a shower. It felt less like I was being given things, and more like I was finally noticing the doors that were already open. I was no longer a beggar, asking for favors. I was a co-creator, actively participating in the flow of life. This understanding is so empowering because it puts the power back in your hands. You're not a helpless subject waiting for divine intervention. You are a powerful, energetic being with the ability to influence your reality. The divine isn't a judgmental figure keeping score. It's an infinite, loving, intelligent energy field that responds to the signals you send out. It doesn't judge you. It simply reflects you. Think of it like this. The universe is a vast ocean of potential, and your thoughts, feelings, and intentions are the rudder on your ship. You can either be tossed around by the waves of circumstance, or you can consciously steer your vessel toward the shores you wish to reach. This doesn't mean life becomes perfect. Storms still happen. Challenges still arise. But your relationship with them changes. Instead of feeling punished or abandoned when things go wrong, you see it as a feedback mechanism. It's the universe saying, "Hey, your signal is a little off here. Let's recalibrate." It's an opportunity to check in with your own energy. Am I operating from fear? Am I holding on to old resentment? Am I broadcasting a frequency of lack? This path requires mindfulness, not just faith. It requires you to be an active participant, a scientist in the laboratory of your own life. Pay attention to your energy. How do certain people, places, or even foods make you feel? Do they uplift you or do they drain you? That's not just a feeling. That's real-time data about energetic compatibility. So how can you start to experience this for yourself? It's simpler than you think. Start small. Go outside and place your bare feet on the grass. Close your eyes and just feel. Feel the subtle hum of the earth. That's a real energetic exchange happening. Pay attention to your emotions. See them not as good or bad, but as energetic indicators. Joy, love, and gratitude are high-frequency states that connect you to the flow. Fear, anger, and shame are low-frequency states that create resistance. You have the power to choose which frequency you tune into. When you interact with people, try to see beyond their personality and feel their energetic signature. When you eat, be thankful for the energy the food is giving you. Turn your entire life into a moving meditation, a constant awareness of the flow of energy. This isn't about replacing one belief system with another. It's about adding a layer of personal, experiential truth. You can call this energy God, Source, the universe, life force, or the unified field. The name doesn't matter. What matters is the connection. It's the feeling of being held, supported, and guided not by an external force, but by the very fabric of existence, of which you are an inseparable part. You don't need to look for a miracle. You are one. You are a walking, talking, thinking concentration of divine, intelligent energy. You just need to remember that. Stop praying it to God and start realizing you are an expression of God. The connection you're seeking isn't out there. It's right here. It's you. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the nature of our reality. Until next time, be mindful of your energy.